What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing the weekly reading for the week of June 10th through June 16th. I don't know if any of you noticed, but I wasn't able to do a video last week. I got kind of busy, and for that I apologize, but we're back on track now, and I'm working on the latest videos for my mid-month readings. I got a cool spread that you guys, I hope, are going to enjoy, so those are going to come out sometime this week, so look forward to those. Alright, anyway, today we're doing the weekly reading, and this reading is designed to give us all the information we need to make this upcoming week the best week possible. Today we're going to be using the Nature's Whispers Oracle deck, and guys, I just gotta say, this is one of the most colorful, vibrant decks ever created. So, if you haven't seen it before, you are going to love it. So if you would, please give me a moment to center myself, shuffle the cards, and ask the question, what do we need to know in order to make this week the best week possible? That ought to do it. And I just like to say, I say this every video, but I feel like I have to say it. If you haven't checked out my website by now, what are you waiting for? It's lightofriga.com, and you can book a personal reading with me there, or you can check out crystals that I have in my Etsy shop, or there's more. You can check out the free daily readings that I put on the homepage. So it's lightofriga.com. The link is in the description if you want to check that out. Also, follow me on Instagram. I never mentioned that, but yeah, I do Instagram all the time. So check out my Instagram. It's Light of Riga. Same, everything's Light of Riga. Just check it out on Instagram. Search for it. You'll find it. All right, let's get into this. I like things to be perfect. All right, the first card we're gonna look at is this one. We'll look at these cards individually and then see what information they have to tell us as a group, as a whole. And the first thing we see here is maintain your childlike spirit. These cards are very detailed, so give me a moment to really go into this card. Yeah, this message sort of came up on one of my daily readings last week. And to me, this message here is, when you maintain your childlike spirit, you have a sense of wonder and amazement like a child does, because you realize that anything is possible. And somewhere along the lines, as we become adults, we start to forget that, and we start to listen to society, and society is going to tell us, you know, that's impossible, that can't happen. And one by one, our ideas of anything happening kind of, you know, disappear, and we adopt limitation. We adopt the idea that, okay, that thing isn't possible. Oh, that's not possible? Oh, wait, that's not possible. And all of a sudden, we're living in this box where some things are possible and other things aren't. But if you're able to bring that childlike mentality to your adult life, if you start to believe again that anything is possible, you start to expand your idea of possibility. And what that means is, when you're setting intentions, no longer are you saying, oh, I can't be a millionaire. You're saying, well, I could be a billionaire. You're no longer saying, oh, I can't get that job, I'm not qualified. You're saying, I could be that guy's boss. I could be the boss of the job that I wanted. And, you know, it's very important to maintain that childlike attitude, because, you know, we're manifesting based on our intentions all the time. We're constantly manifesting based on our intentions. And if our intentions are filled with limitation, then you are creating limitation in your life. So this week, I think it's very important to expand your ideas of what's possible, because that's going to dictate what your intentions are. And if you can bring a childlike attitude to that, if you can bring that sense of wonder, amazement, and anything is possible mentality, then you're going to raise the vibration of your intentions. You're going to expand the scope of what's possible and what's possible for you, and you're going to create things that you thought were impossible. So this week is very important to maintain that childlike spirit. Anything is possible if you believe it. Okay, let's move on to this next card. Oh, we've got culmination of vision. To me, this card is about things coming together and just working out, right? I just talked about intentions, and that's kind of the first step in your vision. Your first step is kind of seeing what you want. But the culmination of your vision is, you putting in action, you speaking your intentions aloud to other people and to yourself. And you doing the work that's necessary to bring those things, you vibrating at that frequency, all those things come together to create a manifestation. And most of us are doing it subconsciously or unconsciously even. But to me, this card is about doing things consciously creating what you want to create. And I think what's important, what this card is trying to tell us, is that you have to be focused. You have to do it in a conscious way. You can't just allow your subconscious to create for you, because then you're going to get things like fear, anxiety, worry, stress, because that's kind of what the subconscious has been programmed to. That's the society's program. So I think this week, is going to be a chance for manifestation, as it is every week. But I think we need to be especially focused this week on what we're creating and how. And we need to have that focus and that vision and that imagination to create. We need those things, and we need to be conscious about them. So this week, be very aware of what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're saying to others, because all those things help to create your reality. All right, last card. We've got a fresh approach. I told you these cards were colorful. You didn't believe me. I think this card is saying that if you want new things to come in, you need to take a new angle. You need to approach things from a new direction. And while yes, this means kind of in the physical realm. If you didn't get that job, maybe, I don't know, apply for a similar job, or do something different to make yourself stand out. Possibly, that's just one example. But I think what I'm trying to get at here is that if you want new energy to come in, you have to bring new energy into it. You have to do it. You're doing all of this. As we see here, you're manifesting, you're creating based on your thoughts, your words, your actions. And if you want something new, then you have to change what you're doing. You have to change your thoughts. You have to change your words. You have to change your actions. And it's very important. The real feeling I'm getting from this card is that you're doing this on an energetic level. Yes, you can physically do things differently, and that's part of it. But really, the base comes from energetically. What are you vibrating with? What level are you vibrating at? What are you creating? If you are constantly judging other people, then you're vibrating at a frequency where you yourself are going to be judged. And if you want to bring some new energy, if you don't like being judged anymore, you have to stop judging others. You have to change your frequency. And I think that's going to be important this week. I see that many of us, we need a change, we need a shift, and we need to create in a new way this week. Not to say that things weren't going perfectly, things weren't going well for you, but we need to constantly be improving the quality of our vibration, the quality of our manifestations, and we do that by changing our energetic frequency. Yes, we can change our hairstyle, we can walk a different way to work, and those things are part of it. But what I'm really trying to say is these things happen fundamentally on an energetic level, and if you change your energetic frequency, your outer exterior world will change as well to match it. Okay, so now that we've seen these cards as a whole, I'm getting very strong vibes of manifestation, and I'm getting vibes of, in order to manifest quality things, first you have to have that childlike spirit. You have to do away with your limitations, your thoughts of lack, your thoughts of impossibility. You have to do away with that. You have to maintain that childlike spirit and bring a sense of wonder to your life. And then you have to have a focus. You have to do this consciously. You have to have that vision in your mind, and you have to speak those words, and you have to take those actions, and they all come together to create a manifestation. But the most important thing, or not the most important, but what you really need to know about that is that it all happens fundamentally inside you, at your vibrational frequency, at your energetic level. Whatever quality of energy you're putting out into the world, that is what the world is going to feed back to you. And if you want to change, if you want something new, you're going to have to approach it from a different perspective energetically. I know that this reading was kind of out there a little bit. If you don't understand what I'm saying, then start a dialogue in the comment section. I love to hear your questions. If anything I say doesn't resonate with you, or if it doesn't make sense to you, or if you want clarification, put those in the comment section. We can start a discussion. I read all my comments. I try to respond to all of them. So whatever you want to say, okay? Don't just dislike the video. Let's talk about it, all right? I prefer that. You can still dislike the video if you don't like it, but let's at least talk about it and, share your experience and where you're coming from, and I can share mine, and we can meet in the middle. Okay, cool. That is this week's weekly reading. I hope you guys got something out of that. Remember, check out my website, lightofriga.com. Check me out on Instagram, lightofriga on Instagram. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. I want to wish you all love and light. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Like I said, put your comments in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't already. And stay tuned this week, probably around Wednesday or Thursday. We'll have the mid-month readings for all zodiac signs. So stay tuned for that. All right. I want to wish you all love and light. Leave a like if you enjoy this. Have a great week. Happy taroting. Peace.